Hi there, and welcome to my channel. Today we are making stuffed pork chops with blue cheese and onion chives. It is the time of year when onion chives are going to be plentiful in the Alberta gardens. From Costco, I usually buy a nice big pork loin, and then I can cut some pork chops from that as thick as I want. And I thought I'd cut these pork chop pieces pretty thick so that I could make this video. As it turns out, I maybe grabbed the wrong package. This video is a new try for me. I've never made this recipe before, so please bear with me. After I prepared 2 pork chops in different styles, I cut my onion chives and then I added about a half a package of this blue cheese to a bowl. Blue cheese is a strong cheese and it's really salty, but it's so delicious. I added my chives to it and then just made a paste with that. I wanted it to be able to stuff into the pork chops, and this first pork chop, I stuffed it way down into there so that hopefully it doesn't leak out when it's cooking. Because I have no way to really seal the edges, I decided to use toothpicks. Now I know toothpicks are a bit of a pain because I've used them on different meat products stuffed before, but it seems like it's the best way to hold the edges together. Now this is the other way that I'm trying this stuffed pork chop. So this pork chop I just cut wide open and I'm going to be rolling it up. This actually turned out to be my favorite way to serve this pork chop because it looks so neat, cut into the pinwheels. Now I am also sure to use toothpicks to seal this pork chop up so that hopefully I don't lose any of that delicious filling while it's cooking. I just set those aside while I get my dredging ingredients together. That is flour, egg, and panko breadcrumbs. Because the blue cheese is so salty and flavorful, I did not add any other seasoning to my dredges this time. And yes, I should have used 2 eggs and a plate to do the egg wash. It was kind of a pain, especially with the toothpicks, so please learn from my lesson. However, I managed to get it done. I was a little messy, but you know what? I persevered because it was worth it. I repeated this process with the other pork chops that I made. I was slightly worried that the cooking time would be different for these 2 pork chops, but it turned out to be the same. The oil temperature should be about 340 degrees Fahrenheit, but my stovetop cooker only goes from 320 to 360, so I kept it at 360, even though it does cause this food to brown a little bit quicker. So I put the seam side down into the hot oil to hopefully seal that up before it really even started cooking. Now I was able to turn my pork chops over at about 3 to 4 minutes when I saw they were good and golden brown. I pressed that down just a little bit because the toothpicks were causing it to sit up. And the roll, I ended up turning until it was all completely browned and cooked. I let it rest for a good 10 minutes. And now I'm just going to make sure that I get all of the toothpicks out of there. I should have counted, but I knew that one had 3 and one had 4, so I was careful to find them all. They pulled out pretty easily. You can see, as I'm playing with it a little bit, that the blue cheese has melted on the inside and it's going to start showing up a little bit at the seams of these pork chops, and that's okay. I do lose a little bit of that deliciousness on the cutting board, but my family sopped it up with their pork chop. It was a beautiful sight. Presentation-wise, I really do love this roll, and I wasn't sure how I would like this flavor, but we love blue cheese and we like the sweet pork, and of course the onion chives are a great pop. I hope that you give this a try because it really is quite delicious. When I served this, I added just a little bit extra fresh chives chopped on top with a spinach salad and fresh tomato. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Bye for now.